Guys, and welcome back to Logan's Runway. So it is time for July favourites, so I will be sharing with you all of my favourite fashion and beauty items that I have loved in the past month, and it's a real mix of fashion and beauty items in this sort of month's favourites, so kind of mixing it up a bit with the two. So I will just get started and start on the beauty items that I've absolutely loved this month. And the first one, without doubt, has to be this Clarins Liquid Bronze Self Tanner in this bottle here. And I'm sure that you'll have heard about this a million times on YouTube. It's been, you know, sort of talked about a lot. It's a self-tanning sort of lotion that you can apply to your face, down your neck and across your chest. And I've absolutely loved this. As you know, I don't have the best skin. I've had, you know, I have quite oily skin. I've had like acne in the past. So I'm quite like sort of a bit funny about like what I actually put on my face. And a lot of self tanners and things that I've used in the past have like really irritated my skin, and kind of flared me up, which obviously isn't the best. So I've generally tried to avoid those, which means I've kind of struggled to find a fake tan, sort of self tan for my face that's actually like any, you know, sort of good for my skin. After I get back from holidays and things, or I mean, it's okay when we've had this nice weather, I can get out and I can get, you know, a bit of sort of, you know, sun exposure and things, but you want to kind of keep that glow sort of going. So I went out and sourced this, and I'm really, really glad that I did. I think it's like £18, and you literally just apply straight from the bottle onto a cotton pad and just apply it. I generally tend to do sort of 2 applications for this side of my face, 2 applications for this side, and then 1 for sort of down my nose, and then I get another 2 applications to go sort of like down my neck. And then generally I don't tend to go down to my neck because I've been using something else for my body to fake tan. Generally I kind of just sort of stop about here, not sort of straight cut off. I generally tend to kind of blend it sort of down so that you don't have this weird sort of like line that cuts you off. But yeah, it's really, really good. It's not reacted to my skin, it's not flared me up at all. I've not had any, you know, touch wood, any sort of reactions or anything to it so far. And yeah, I really like it. It doesn't really smell fake tanny. It smells a little bit fake tanny, but it doesn't smell too biscuity. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I really, really like it. I would definitely recommend it. And yeah, I'm going to continue using this now for like the rest of the summer really, and possibly even like throughout the kind of winter, because I don't really like being pale, full stop. Or at least too pale, because I am like very, very pale if I let myself go completely. So yeah, this is like a really nice little sort of buffer to keep me just a little bit sort of glowy. Although it doesn't have any SPF in it, so if you do put it on, make sure you, like in the morning, don't think that you're covered for SPF, so you do need to apply SPF with it as well. But I can highly recommend it, and yeah, give it a go if you're in the market for a face tanner. And sticking with tanners and fake tan, I have loved this month a real golden oldie that is really cheap, really inexpensive, and it is just the Dove Summer Glow Nourishing Lotion. I used to use this like back in the day, like years and years ago, like 7-8 years ago, like when it first came out. I love this, I used it all the time. But then I sort of moved on to different things, in Zen Tan, Saint-Tropez and things like that. But my skin's been like really sort of dry on like my arms and my chest and legs and things recently. So I just thought, oh, do you know what? I always felt really moisturised when I use this, so I thought I'll give it another go. I'll crack it out again. And do you know what? I've absolutely loved using it. I forgot like what a good sort of gradual tan it was, because I'd been using the Saint-Tropez gradual tan, which I really liked, and it does give a really, really good deep colour. But sometimes it was almost like too much, so like you would apply it and the next day it'd be like, whoa, God, she is self-tanned. What I love about this is that if you use it, say like 3 nights a week or something, it just kind of gradually builds it up. And it's really subtle, but it gives you that little bit of colour. And I love the smell of it. I know some people don't like the smell of it, but I love I love the smell of it. It just reminds me of like holidays and summer, and yeah, I really, really like it. So these have been my self-tanning sort of hero products for the last month, and I've really, really liked them together. They've been working absolutely fine together, and I've been able to take this down to about here and then just blend it in with this, and it's worked out absolutely fine. So I'm sure I will, you know, go back to my more sort of high-end tanners and things like over the next couple of months. But just at the minute where I've still got a little bit of colour myself naturally and don't need too much of a boost, this has been really, really good. So, yay. Favourite self-tan? Well, it isn't really my favourite self. This is my favourite self-tan. It's my favourite body tan. So that's that. And favourite lip product of the month is, I've got it on my lips right now, and it is this Rimmel Apocolips nail lip gloss, and this one is in the colour Nova 120, and this is like just a really, really nice sort of pink colour. I am so you can see there, it's almost like a dark raspberry sort of colour. It's really, really nice. I am not one for wearing a lot of pink on my lips. It doesn't really sort of suit my colouring or anything too bright sort of pink. It just doesn't really kind of like lend itself to my skin. But having said that, I have needed I've had to introduce some pink into my lip routine, just because a lot of the clothes summer clothes and things I've been wearing have had a lot of pink in it, and nail polishes and things. So to try and sort of tie it all in, I've been on a bit of a hunt for not too gaudy in your face bright pinks, but ones that have a sort of a bit of a subtle colour. And I found that this has worked really, really well for it. It's the pigmentation is really good on it, but it's not too in your face. It stays on. It's like a really nice consistency. It's glossy, but it's also kind of matte at the same time. And again, really, really reasonably priced. There's loads of different colours, these Apocolips, which I'm sure that you'll have seen in Boots or on YouTube or, you know, all over really. But I would definitely recommend it, this colour, if you kind of want a subtle sort of not too in your face pink. And it looks good over lipsticks as well. So yeah, I can definitely recommend that. Favourite lip product of July. Yeah, July. I was going to say August, but it is July. Where's the time going? Anyway, on to nail polishes. I have two nail polishes from the month of July that I have loved. The first one is Fiji, which I actually featured in my last monthly favourites. And the second one is this Jelly High Shine, and this one is in colour Blue Grape. So two very different colours. Fiji I have on my nails right now. It's a very sort of milky white, sort of pale, very, very, very baby doll sort of pink colour. And a really good consistency. You only have to, you could apply one coat and it would be fine, but I generally tend to put on two coats just so it lasts a little bit longer. But it's a really, really nice colour. I'm having a bit of a thing with like old school Tipexy white sort of nails at the minute, and I really, really like this colour. So definitely probably been my favourite, most worn polish in July. And as I say, this Blue Grape from Barry M's Really High Shine, it's like literally like the brightest kind of electric blue. Whenever you have it on your nails, people have always asked me like, oh, so what you're wearing? It's a really sort of like standout bright colour. And like all the other sort of Jelly High Shines, lasts really well. The colour, again, two coats max, and you'll have, well, I have at least 4 or 5 days, you know, sort of like no chipping on them, which is really, really good for me, because I sometimes can last like 2 days with a nail polish. And it does have a really, really nice shine to it. So these are my two favourite nail polishes of July. And that is it for beauty products. So I am now moving on to my favourite accessory of the month of July. And without a doubt, it has definitely been this gorgeous tribal necklace, this silver one. And again, I've featured this in loads of blog posts, so I will link them below so that you can see that. But it's just like, it was from New Look and it was £6.99, so it was an absolute bargain. But it's just such a statement necklace, and those of you will know who follow my blog and who follow me on YouTube, I love a good statement necklace, and I have a wall full of my necklaces and accessories, but I absolutely love this. It looks brilliant with blacks, it looks great with when you're wearing print, it's just a really, really good all-round sort of like statement tribal necklace, which is just perfect, and it'll, because it's really silver and sort of like metallic-y, it'll just last for seasons and seasons. So yeah, absolutely love this, and it was, as I say, an absolute bargain at £6.99. And last but not least, with my fashion picks, it is my Primark summer tea dress in this gorgeous sort of poppy print. Now, unless you've been living like under a rock or you haven't been in Primark in like the last month, you can't have missed this because it's literally been everywhere. And I'll guarantee you will know someone who has this dress, because I know about 3 other people who have this dress. But do you know what? I don't even care. Normally I care when I hear about that, but I actually don't even care because I just love this dress so much. I love the print on it, I love the poppies and like the monochrome on it, and it's just a perfect length. It's a really, really nice length. It just kind of falls like just under the, above the knee. Really classic sort of like tea dress, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And I loved it anyway, and I already had it, but I think it went a bit more crazy when Kate and Will, oh my god, I totally forgot his name. When Kate and Will had the new royal baby, Kate's stylist was seen going into the hospital wearing this dress. So I think after that it just went a bit viral, and everyone sort of went a bit crazy, and everyone started buying it. So, but yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's probably been my most worn dress in this gorgeous sort of summer weather, and it looks great with flats, it looks great with heels, looks good with platforms. And yeah, absolutely love it. And again, I have a blog post to me wearing this, so I will link this below so that you can see it in action. So that is all of my July favourites, guys. Oh, my top is falling down. I hope that you've liked them, and I would love to know what you've been loving in the month of July and what products and fashion pieces that you've been wearing recently. So please give the video a thumbs up if you like it, and please leave comments below, and I will see you in my next video, which is going to be my favourite summer nail polishes. So I'll see you soon. Bye!